You put a group of guys together. It starts with your staff. You put a group of kids together, and it's all about the heart and soul. It's about making a commitment and doing your job every day, even when your job is really hard, even when people don't think you can. And I've been very blessed to be here. I've been very blessed to fight that fight and to know that I've had some great people beside me trying to do the best job that we could do. I've got a tremendous staff. I got a tremendous group of players. And like I told them, I'm retiring, I'm not gone. I told them whether it's 10 years down the road or 20 years or 30 years, if I'm still alive, if you need help, you call me, I'll help you.
You're still physically and mentally ready to go?
Yes.
Able to go?
Yes.
So why now?
Well, it's getting harder and harder. The season, the recruiting, and then, ultimately, when do you start taking away? When do you not be able to do the job the way that you've been accustomed to? And I always told myself I'd never be one of those guys that just hung around fighting to hang around. And then the biggest part, quite frankly, deals with some situations that we have with our family, and I need flexible time to be able to do what I need to do as far as my family goes. All of you guys have been great to us. You've done more than your fair share of covering us and helping us, and I want to thank all you guys too. There's so many people that, you start and it may take 10 years to name them all.
When did you, based on what you just said, when did you determine that this would be it, factoring in all that was on your life?
Well, my wife and I, after probably the last 10 years, you get those questions, well, is he going to coach another year? Of course. Is he going to coach another year? Of course. And, probably within the past 5 years, you start to say, how long am I going to do this? How long can I do this? And it's more important to ask, how long can I do this and do the job the way that it needs to be done? I talked to Julie last January after we got done. We'd been recruiting, getting off the road and all that. And, I told her, I said, this is probably my last year. I didn't tell but one person. And the reason was I did not want any distractions from my staff, from our players. I wanted them to be clear that, hey, it's all about the team. It's all about us doing what we normally do to the best of our ability. And personally, I believe if I'd stepped up and said that, I think things may have gone the wrong way.
So. At any point, did you have second thoughts as the season went along?
No. As far as coming back?
Yes.
No.
After 3 decades of the same routine, what's next for you? And how much of a hand are you going to have on what happens next year?
I'm not going to have a hand on anything. I've got the family matters that we've got to take care of. And then, I want to find something where I can help people. I'm not sure what that is, but I've been doing it for, over 45 years. And, I see people out there all the time, and they don't have a place to stay, they don't have a meal to eat. I want to see if I can do something to help them.
You said you'd like to see a Wofford man
Yes.
in your chair. Is there somebody on your
100%.
staff that you would like to recommend?
Yeah. I think, the guy that has been there, Coach Lang, he's been there every step of the way. And he is a tremendous football coach. And, from my standpoint, I think he'd be an outstanding pick.
You leave big shoes.
He'll bring his own shoes. I'll put it like that.
So what are you going to do on Saturday afternoons in the fall?
Watch football.
Where?
I don't know. Maybe here, if they're at home. So
Think they'll give you a ticket?
I don't know. Richard would probably make me buy it, but that's all right.